Romans 5:12-21. So, just like how Adam, because he sinned, sin entered the world and death entered the world through sin, then Jesus, through his act of righteousness of sacrifice and being holy and blameless, and the Son of God, through his one act of righteousness, anyone who put their faith in him is also made righteous. So that's the idea behind all of this, that one man, through one man sin enter, and through one man, Jesus, righteousness was imparted. The thing that stood out to me when I read this is this, that for until the law, sin was in the world, and death reigned from Adam unto Moses. However, sin is not counted against anyone when there is no law. So that's very interesting. I wonder what that actually meant. So people died, but they were not condemned? Or, the law is kind of like a moral conscience that God gave us, right? Or is it really like it wasn't until Moses where God gave us the Ten Commandments and the laws of the Jewish people that there is judgment. So that never stood out to me before, but that is very interesting, like what the Bible wrote, and I don't quite understand it. And then not only that, the other second idea that stood out to me is that the gracious gift is not like an offense. So where sin abounds, grace abounds more. And that is a idea that is important to grasp. That the gracious gift arose from many offenses, resulting in justification. For if by offense of the one death reigned through the one, but then more will receive the abundance of grace and the gift of righteousness through Jesus Christ. So the obedience of the one of Jesus, many will be made righteous. Where sin increased, grace abounded all the more. So that grace would reign through righteousness to eternal life. So sin ends the power of death, like sin is sin, but it ends in death. However, the power of grace and of righteousness all the way to eternal life.